Hello, everybody. My name is Barry Crushel. I'm an employment solicitor, and today I am making a presentation on remote working and the law, what you need to know. Today we will go through a number of different issues relating to remote work in Ireland. I'll speak about the background and policy context of the recent legislation that was introduced in Ireland relating to remote work. I'll give a deeper analysis of the Work-Life Balance and Miscellaneous Provisions Act. I will talk about the right to request remote work and how that is distinguished from a right to remote work. The Code of Practice on Remote Working provides some guidance to employers and employees as to how the legislation is applied. I will also explain how remote working requests are made by employees and what the obligations are of an employer to respond to a request that is made. And then I will also speak about what the Workplace Relations Commission considers when a complaint is filed under the remote working legislation and what impact it can have on an employer and an employee after a determination. In particular, I'll speak about the limits of the WRC's jurisdiction to intervene in respect of internal remote working arrangements, talking through a number of recent decisions. There are also a number of other legislative provisions where remote working applies, and I'll be briefly examining their characteristics and how they might apply to a worker. In particular, the Employment Equality Act, where remote work may constitute a form of reasonable accommodation. The terms and conditions of employment may be impacted by remote work, and that would come under the Terms of Employment Information Act. And in some exceptional cases, the failure to provide or allow remote work may lead to an employee resigning their role. And in those circumstances, one might see a constructive dismissal claim. I will speak about the application of the remote working legislation on such actions, concluding with some practical tips for both employers and employees who are facing these issues.